Hi friends, welcome back to another Stay Fresh with Peanut strawberry wax melt tutorial. Let's get started. So before you get started with this wax melt pipette drizzle here, make sure the wax is not too hot for you to touch. If it's too hot for you to touch, it's going to be too hot for the pipette and melt the pipette. So we don't want that to happen. These drizzle lines are causing the wax to cool down almost immediately, so work quickly and steadily using a single sweeping hand, making sure to keep the wax moving. After you've completed the drizzle, wait a few minutes before applying the next color of wax. Also, to reuse your pipette, it's always best, while it's still warm, to squeeze out as much wax as you can so you can reuse it. Okay, next, in order for the dye chips to melt and disperse evenly, the wax needs to be hot. So, make sure your wax is hot. Then add your chips, pour the wax in the supply Dixie cup and stir. Chunky glitter also can block areas where the wax needs to travel for this mold. So disregard the chunky glitter you see. I forgot not to add it in this tutorial. If you want to add glitter, I recommend only a fine cut glitter. Now remember, the wax will cool down almost immediately during these steps because you're only supposed to cover the bottom part of the mold. We're not going to fill up with wax just yet. So do your best to work quickly and steadily with each color. After you apply the second color, which will be the pink or the red, allow it to cool for 3 to 4 minutes and then you can apply the green. Allow your wax to cool for another 3 to 4 minutes and then you can top off the mold with the last pour, filling it all the way to the top like you see here. Let your wax melts cool completely for 3 to 4 hours. The mold will break if it is demolded too soon, or it will destroy the design details. Gently bend your silicone mold to loosen up the melts. Also, wearing gloves during this process will help avoid any fingerprints and it keeps it nice and clean. This next part is not a part of the kit, but I wanted to share it with you all just in case you may be interested in trying for yourself. This is Edibleart paint. You can use it straight from the bottle without mixing it with any other ingredients. Once it's applied and dried, its pigment is sealed with the surface, so there's no dust and no smudges. It highlights the fine lines in your molds. I have been practicing with it and my results have been improving better and better with practice. This is definitely a game changer for me. When it's correctly done, you'll get a stunning metallic finish. It's always best to use a quality brush. It will reduce your brush strokes and an uneven finish. Also, thinner strokes will help speed up the drying process. I will list below a link for this Edibleart if you're interested in trying it out. Keep in mind there are many other decorative cake paints on the market, but this one has worked well for me so far. Eventually, I will make a tutorial discussing it more in detail. Now, on to the tutorial. Packaging is just as important as making wax melts. Wearing gloves will prevent fingerprints from appearing on your charcuterie box cover. The box also included a love letter and a ribbon for tying a bow. Although I'm not an expert bow tyer, you can watch me tie this box bow to save yourself time of watching another video. Okay, so I'm just about done and that turned out pretty well. So after you're done, you're gonna take some scissors and cut it off. Your strawberry covered wax melts are finished with a strawberry buttercream whip fragrance. A cavity set holds an average of 5 ounces, so you can make 3 sets from 1 pound of wax. This silicone mold was made by Bossy Boots Designs. She also makes silicone molds, freshies, accessories, tumbler, apparel, and art. Check her out at bossybootsdesigns.com and take a pic and post your product or your box and tag us at Stay Fresh with Peanut. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see any future tutorials. Thank you so much for watching again and live like Peanut.